Students, today we'll be discussing about the last part of your Java 5th unit, that is drawing polygons, drawing lines, as well as drawing bar charts. Today we'll be completing your syllabus from online, within the online. So polygons, you know each and everything, how actually the polygons can be drawn. Polygons will be having many sides. Polygons has a shape of many sides. A polygon may be considered as a set of lines connected together. Means you can have here one, this is called as one type of polygon. We can call this one as a rectangle, but it is connected from one uh, point to another point with considering a line from one end to the other end to the next end. The end of the first line is the beginning of the second line. The end of the first line is going to become a beginning of the second line. Second line end is going to be called as the next, like that way. The end of the second line, beginning of the third line, so on. This suggests that we can draw a polygon with n sides using the draw line method in times in succession. Succession means continuous, we can call. So he is going to use a simple statement here actually. G dot draw line 10 by 20 comma 170 by 40. 10 is a x-axis and y is 20 is a y-axis. So 170 by 140 means it is a height as well as width. Like that we are going to use another one line 170 by 40, 80 by 140. Then another one line you are doing 80 comma 140 x-axis, y-axis, then moving with the coordinate points, height and as well as width of the informations. And hence he is going to say that we can draw polygons more conveniently using the draw polygons method of the graphics. You're going to have here a draw polygon method. Means if you want to use a line, there is no any problem at all. But when you're going to define with the polygons, directly you can define the exact polygon within the Java. This method takes three arguments: an array of integers, then afterwards you're going to have with the x coordinates an array of integers of y coordinates, and the number of points you wanted to place within a polygon. Means one is starting of ax, how many number of x coordinates are there, how many number of y coordinates are there, and what are the different points you're going to point within the polygon. You're going to define those things. It is obviously that x and y arrays should be of the same size, and we must repeat this first point at the end of the for closing the polygon. Means every point should be same and it should be continued until you are going to close the polygon. So what is going to say here? You are going to have a simple example how actually it is going to be defined here. You just see. Here you are going to have a poly dot class, means you are going to have a class called as polygon. X coordinate points, you are going to have 20, 120, 220, 20. So y you are going to have 20, 120, 20 and as well as 20. So x-axis and y-axis of coordinate points x1 and y1. Then you will be having with another point here int n1 is equal to 4. Four different things are there and you are going to have 4 points. 1, 2, starting of 3 and moving to the 4th point. So n is equal to 4. So x2 and y2, another set of coordinate points like x axis and y axis I want to have with 4. So you have been declared the information and you are going to draw that one. G dot draw polygon x1 comma y1. x1 comma y1 means 20 by 20 of 120 by 120 of 120 by 20 and 20 by 20. So both the elements will be mixed and you are going to draw a polygon here. You are going to see here. This is the polygon, which is transparent polygon you can call. Solid polygon you are going to have fill polygon you are using here. Fill polygon you are used with 120 comma 2020 220 220 120. So you are going to have a filled, or we can call this one as what you can call a solid polygon we can call. So this is how we are going to draw the polygons here. So since from 4 to 5 days you are learning the different types of graphics, drawn lines, rectangles, circles, ellipses, arcs. Now you are going with polygons. So how actually that things are going to be accessed from your all AWT as well as applet class. So we'll be going with the last but one, that is line graphs. Same it is, same how you're going to draw the polygon, same way we are going to draw the line graph. You're going to have the example here how actually it is going to be drawn. So lastly we'll be completing with bar charts, and that completes your total syllabus. So bar charts are nothing but called as what? You are drawing a bar chart of four elements with named N1 and N2, N3, N4. Here we should have to concentrate on very important part, that is you are passing some values from the applet, and through that applet you are going to exhibit and display those all the informations on the screen. So at that position we should have to consider like this way. So we go for it. Public static void main, public class bar chart extends applet. So you're going to have bar chart dot class name, n string label of n value of 0, and you are going to have public void init, means you are initializing these all the values will be called in your Java program and displayed within the what we going to display within the n1 91 92 93 as a values within the applet viewer. So within the try block, why we want to go for a try block? If anything error is going to happen here, your program should not end there itself. It should have to stop and come back to the particular position. So for that sake, we are going to define this one. So n is equal to integer dot parse int get parameter columns. So where you are going to find these columns, you are going to have the parameter name is equal to columns, value is equal to 4. So 4 will be stored in n. So label is equal to new string of array of 4, and value is equal to new int of 4. So n has been substituted the array elements of label as well as value. So label 0 is equal to get parameter label 1. So where is label 1? You just see it. You are going to have the label 1, so it is going to accept with value as 91. So 91 will be stored in the array of label of 0. Next label 2, 92 will be stored. Label 3, 93 will be stored in 2. Label 4, it will be stored within the label of index 3. So all these parameters are passed from your applet to the Java programming statement. Then afterwards you are going to pass once again. These are normal string values you wanted to display, but now you are going to accept the values where it should be converted to what integer parseint, means conversion of integer values. Okay, so value 0 is equal to integer dot parse int get parameter means this particular parameter will be accepted here. C1 means where the C1 is there, here the C1 is there, value is 110. So 110 will be stored in value. So next value 1 is equal to integer dot parse int of C2. C2 you are going to have 150, C3 you are going to have 100, C4 you are going to have with 170. So whatever the parameters you are defined within applets are all passed within the particular label as well as values. So there was no any error, so you are going to come outside from the loop and you are going to exhibit with this statement. What this statement is going to say? Public void paint int I is equal to 0 is lesser than n, that is 4. G dot set color, this is going to set the color for your rectangle. Okay, so G dot draw string label 0, label 0 label 0 is a value. Label 0 what you are going to have? 91. Is it right? Label 0 you are going to have with 91. So 91 will be displayed for your 91 comma 20 comma 0 into 50. 0 into 50 means how much? 0 into 50 is 0 plus 30, means 91 will be displayed at the position of 30 by 20. So I want to have here 30 by 20. So 92, 93, 94 it is going to display, and this fill rect is going to display this whatever the value you have passed now. It is 110, 150 for 92, and 100 for 90 C3, 93 and 174 94. So this is how I want to draw a bar charts within a Java programming language with acceptance of your what the graphics classes. So here it ends your total syllabus. So once again, I am very happy that we have been conducted the different classes through the. This is my 64th class. We completed your Java syllabus within the online, and I am very thankful to all the students who have viewed or not viewed also. But you please view the recording videos which are present within my um, my video section. Subscribe them. That could be helpful for you and as well as your other classmates of other colleges also. Thank you very much.